Tayo ay nabubuhay sa mundong may liwanag at dilim. Nagtatalo ang liwanag at dilim. Pagsapit ang takip silim.
Huh? Ginagawa namin yan. So, reptilian pala kami. Ooh.
Who are directly born from a...
Ano to? Pass forward or... Grabe yung bilis. Wow. Creepy.
我这个你们在这里，我吃你们的东西。
Fuck, man. Ito nga ba yun? Pugot na ulo. Hello guys and welcome back sa Room 666. Panibagong reaction, panibagong video na naman para sa araw na ito. And susubukan natin ang ating judgmental na pag-iisip kung totoo nga ba or hindi ang mga bagay-bagay na na-capture sa video. So kung hindi ka ba nakasubscribe, please subscribe to my channel and i-like mo na rin ng video. Maraming salamat po. So, bago natin umpisahan ang lahat ng ito, gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na gusto kong bumuo ulit ng panibagong group sa Facebook or Facebook group natin. And dun sa mga naghahanap ng Vatican Dark Secrets, dun ko ilalapag yung mga video natin para safe tayo guys. Siguro yung gagawin kong bagong group na ilalagay ko sa link guys. Okay? Tas yung sa mga naghahanap ng Vatican Dark Secrets, doon ko ilalapag, i-upload ko doon. Gagamitin ko yung isa kong account sa Facebook. So ano pa bang hinihintay natin? Let's start.
What is that?
There are certain rules we're taught to believe that the universe will always obey no matter what. But what happens when one of those rules is unexpectedly broken? That's exactly what seems to happen in this strange video uploaded by Redditor DRK34. The question is, does this footage show a glitch in the fabric of our reality? The footage appears to have been shot on a cell phone camera in some sort of park or outdoor area. The person behind the camera is recording a toddler running with a dog bounding behind playfully. But that's when something truly mysterious happens. Take a look.
Nangyari? Uy, nag-teleport yung
The dog runs into a dark shadow and
guys,
disappears from view.
Boom! So, wala na dito. Dapat nahabulin siya ng aso dito. Pero lalabas yung aso sa likod niya na mismo.
A second later,
Nandito na. Dapat dito yun, di ba guys? Stig.
the dog reappears several yards away from
Totoo nga bang may glitch dito sa mundo? Or baka inakala natin sa mga laro lang may glitch? Pero what if kung napakaraming theory?
where he just was. He seems to have teleported several yards in a matter of seconds.
Boom. Astig, man. Amazing.
Some viewers think that the dog just moved very quickly and changed direction while obscured by the shadow, but others are less certain of this mundane explanation. Most viewers state that if you watch closely, it's quite clear the dog couldn't have moved so far so quickly, and that he seems to completely disappear for a split
Napaka-imposible naman nun.
second. They also point to the dog's confusion as evidence that something's amiss.
Oo nga. Ay no, parang confused din yung aso eh. Bigla siyang huminto sa sa paghabol dun sa bata. Diba? Parang nag-pause siya. Ano nangyari? Tumigil siya.
So what do you make of this bizarre footage?
Diba?
Is this really a teleporting pooch, or is there a simpler explanation? There are many mysteries in our universe that science has yet to explain. One question that many people are still waiting to find an answer to is the question of whether we're alone in the universe. This video from amateur UFO hunter Arslan Warich could help provide an answer to that question. Warich shot this footage in Islamabad, Pakistan. He began filming when he noticed something unusual high up in the sky above the city.
In the same spot. See?
Paano naman drone yan? Diba? Di masyadong maaninag.
He states that the reason the strange object in the sky caught his attention is because it was so still. Most of the time when we see things in the sky, such as birds, planes or balloons, they're moving about. This object remained in the exact same spot for the entire 2 hours that he watched it.
2 hours?
Still, it's not moving.
Kaya ba ng drone
Just my camera that's moving, my hand.
The object appears to be round and entirely dark grey or black in colour.
As still as I could possibly be.
Possible
However,
siguro
Warich
drone.
states that when he was able to zoom in with his camera, he saw that it was roughly the shape of a triangle, with a clear bulge on the top of it. He also states that the object reflected little light and didn't appear to have any lights on it as we might expect from a plane or drone. At times, you even see several birds pass by, which clearly shows that this object isn't avian in nature.
Birds, where are the birds? They are the birds. There the birds are. So that's there. There you go. There it is. Still, it's not moving.
Drone
It's
yan.
just my camera that's moving. My
Pang
hand.
spy
that
sa
is
mga
moving.
tao.
So what is this mysterious object spotted in the skies above Pakistan? Could it be some sort of strange hovering aircraft, the likes of which we've never seen before? If so, is that aircraft extraterrestrial in origin? Take another look at the footage and let us know what you think in the comments down below.
Pero may tunog kasi ng drone, ngayon na yung fun. Or background music na lang yan, no?
Have you ever been going about your day and felt like someone or something was watching you? After this video from Instagrammer Paranoid Normal, you might find yourself looking over your shoulder a little more than normal. In this clip, we see a man in a dim room. Keep your eyes on the curtains in the background. The streaks of light coming through the curtains are about to go from abstract shapes to pure nightmare fuel.
Parang
Take a
ganito yung
look.
sa Rappi tulpo ah. Oo, tumatos yung kamay. Pwede naman edit lang eh. Possible naman
As the man goes about his business, the light coming through the curtains begins to take on the shape of a person's silhouette, almost as if someone's standing on the other side of the window. However, if that were the case, it would be the shadows, not the light, that form the silhouette. At one point, it's as though a hand runs down the curtain.
Kayang-kayang i-edit yan, guys.
Could this be a case of pareidolia, the human tendency to see faces and other signs of life where none exists? This might be the case, but how do you explain that hand running down the curtain? The man quickly rips the curtains open, showing that there's nothing on the other side.
Wala, hindi yan naniniwala. Possible edit ito.
So could this then be some sort of spirit haunting the home? Some viewers have been quick to dismiss this video as a hoax, questioning why the man was filming in the first place. However, others have questioned how such a thing would even be possible to fake in the first place, especially because the end of the video shows that there's nothing waiting on the other side of the curtain.
Madali lang yan. Naka-off pala yung mic ko. Madali lang yun. Basta ano, editing skills lang guys. Magsusot yung tao ng pure black, tas i-negative, i-overlay, and pagkat nung frame nung pagkagano ng ng paghahawi is wala na. Madali lang. Kayang-kayang i-edit yan, guys. Promise. Hindi ako niniwala.
When a family member passes away, many of us will always wonder if a part of them will remain with us even after their death. That's certainly what viewer Brandon Juliet, who goes by the Reddit username Small Connection, was thinking when he was watching these surprising videos captured on their home security cameras. According to Brandon, this first video was recorded late one night on the Ring home security camera placed outside of his mother's house. Everything on the front porch looks fairly normal for the first few seconds of the footage. However, we quickly spot something odd, an orb floating across the screen.
Ano yun? Ayun. Kulay green.
The orb is yellow in color and moves slowly across the camera for several seconds. Brandon states that they've never seen anything like this on the camera before.
Iba yung kulay, ang galing.
The timing of this recording is particularly odd. The footage was recorded shortly after his stepfather passed away.
Okay.
Some paranormal experts believe that spirits
Iba
can
yung orb
manifest as orbs of light,
Oo.
as it takes less energy for them to appear in this way.
Yes. Diba? Pagdating sa paranormal, ang orb is yun yung form ng spirit. Pero ang galing, no? Ngayon lang nakita ng ganung kulay. Kadalasan kasi kulay puti. And ito, kulay yellowish na greenish. Galing.
To make matters even stranger, a second video was recorded on Brandon's own Ring camera, showing an identical yellow orb hovering in front of the camera.
Pero ulit. Galing, no? Andun lang talaga yung orb. Ikot-ikot doon sa bahay.
But here's the twist. He lives over 230 miles away from his mother, yet the same strange orb appeared on both cameras shortly after the stepfather's death.
So ibang bahay to? Tama ba, guys? Oh. Hello, baka bumibisita yung namatay yung ano.
Here's some more footage of the same yellow orb.
Ano kaya tong... Ba't ganun yung kulay ng yellow orb? Puro yun sa energy.
According to Brandon, it seems to appear at around 3 AM. Often, people are scared when they see indications that a spirit may be hanging around their house. However, in this case, Brandon and his mother are comforted by the appearance of the yellow orb. They believe it means a loved one is looking out for them from beyond the grave. Coulrophobia, the fear of clowns. It's more common than you might think. After watching this video from YouTuber World Paranormal, you might begin to develop this phobia yourself. The video shows an eerie night vision view of a display of dolls and other vintage toys. The fact that someone set up a camera to record the toys suggests that their owner may have spotted something strange happening there in the past. It doesn't take long for us to see why they're suspicious of the antique playthings. The first indication that something's amiss comes when a small orb of light floats past the camera.
Okay, may orb. I missed. And then...
Could it just be a speck of dust floating past the camera? Maybe, but then something else unusual happens that's harder to explain. Take a look.
Okay, yung orb. And then... nag-autofocus yung camera.
The clown's hand seems to move slowly downward.
Uy, oo nga. Isa nagitara siya. Nagitara.
A little while later, the camera begins to move or shake, although there's no one in the room to touch it.
Di naman siguro nag-move. Baka nag-autofocus lang. Nag-move ba? Creepy.
Seconds later, the clown's hand moves back to its original position.
Antik pa naman to, no? Mahirap din mag-alaga ng mga antik na gamit, guys. Kasi marami ng residual or mga emotions na naambag dun sa mga bagay
So
or
what's going on
attachment.
in this creepy video? According to some viewers, if you listen closely while watching, you can also hear some odd sounds happening in the background that don't seem to have an explanation.
Oh, may sound. Gagi. Wow. Nag-roll. Baka yun yung gumagalaw ng camera.
So is there a playful poltergeist in this house, or is the doll haunted? Either way, the toy's owner should certainly be wary of this strange clown.
I hate clowns, guys. Legit ba? Buti nakakilabot yun. May umuubo pa. Paano may tao? Pero walang tao dyan. Creepy yan, man.
YouTuber Bright Eyes Tarot seems to have caught something strange on their home security system. It was recorded at night time, so we see the yard in night vision mode. All is still for a few seconds.
Check this out. Just hold up, you'll see.
But then a strange splotch of light moves onto screen.
That.
Ano yan?
There's no
Another
bugs,
orb?
because it's frozen outside, literally frozen. And it has been consistently iced over.
Orb na
Well, not
naman.
iced over, but cold. Real cold. What is that?
It isn't perfectly round, but rather jagged around the edges.
What is that?
According to the YouTuber, it was far too cold out for the strange sighting to be any sort of insect. So what else could it be?
There's no bugs,
Imposibleng
because it's frozen outside, literally
insect or
frozen.
bug yan.
And it
Kasi
has been consistently iced over.
transparent eh.
Well, not
Diba?
iced over, but cold. Real cold. What is that?
It comes on this side of the
Perhaps it's just the light from a passing car or other mundane source. This could be the case. That is, until the light does something quite peculiar. The light moves slowly across the camera and approaches the steps leading to the porch.
Well, not iced over, but cold. Real cold. What is that?
It comes on this side of the dollhouse.
And then, wait. There it is still. Does it go up the steps? Yep, it's going up the steps.
Then it seems to move up the steps as if attempting to go into the porch and perhaps into the house as well.
Is there someone standing on the porch? Done?
Bright Eyes Tarot is a clairvoyant and regularly uploads card readings to their channel. Is it possible then that this OP is more sensitive to the paranormal and has
kaya
somehow
naman
manifested
pala.
this strange orb? Watch the
Clairvoyant
footage
naman
carefully
pala siya.
again and let us know what you
Hindi
think.
na yun, hindi na yun bago sa kanya.
There's no
Alam niya yan.
bugs, because it's frozen outside, literally frozen. And it has
Lalapitan
been
at
consistently
lalapitan na.
iced over. Well, not iced over, but cold. Real cold. What is that?
Alam niya na
On
yun.
this side of the dollhouse.
YouTuber Mortis the Wizard is no stranger to the paranormal. His YouTube channel is full of strange videos that seem to depict things from beyond our world.
Wow.
And this may be his most terrifying footage to date.
Okay.
In this video, he uses a spirit box to attempt to make contact with spirits who may be having
Magganyan kaya tayo, guys. Mag-spirit box session tayo. Magla-live ako naka-spirit box session, no? Actually, meron akong ganun eh, na device. Up lang siya, up. And naniniwala naman ako na legit yun. Lalo na yung, ang tawag dito, EVP. Nakadetect talaga siya ng electronic energy or mga gadget dyan. And legit naman. Kaya hindi ko tinatanggal yung app na yun eh. Ay, ito pala. Gusto kong ikwento to eh. Pero doon na lang, sali kayo sa group. Sige na, ikwento ko na sa inyo. Meron yung kaibigan ko, yung asawa niya, akala niya pinaprank namin siya. Ginamit namin tong spirit box. And guys, guess what? Yung kada sagot ng spirit is legit. Eh di pinahawak namin sa kanya, tinanong niya, sino ka? Sumagot ng pangalan. Sabi niya, Mark. Eh di tumawa naman tong, asawa ng kaibigan ko. Akala niya pinagtitripan lang namin siya. Akala niya prank lang. Eh di nagtanong pa siya ng ibang tanong. Sabi niya, nasaan ka? Dito. Tapos, parang tinanong niya, may langit ba? Totoo bang may langit? Sumagot, wala. 3 sagot na yon, panay. Biruin mo sa 3 sagot na yon, consistent yung mga sagot. And hindi yung basta, lang, talagang buong buo, wala. Mark, ganun. Kaya naniwala ako dun sa app na yun, hindi ko tinatanggal eh. Sa spirit box na yun, pati yung EVP na app na yun. Astig guys. Kaya simula nun, gusto kong itry ng itry. Pero pag ako yung nagtatanong, parang hindi nagre-respond sa akin eh. Hindi nagre-respond. Ewan ba't ganun?
Difficulty passing over.
If you know of me, then you would know I have a familiar spirit called
Ian.
Ian has never made me feel uncomfortable. He has always been kind.
He asks that any spirits who need help call out to him and ask for assistance. Shockingly, a multitude of voices seem to come through the spirit box begging for help.
Hello, spirits. This is Shannon here.
Go.
Okay. If you need help, say help me.
So, ito, explain ko lang guys. Kasi
Keep
nakasagap pa rin yan
calling
ng
for
mga
help if you need help.
nakasagap pa rin yan ng mga stations. Yung spirit box na yun. Pero yung ginagamit ko, ano siya? As in, zero. Walang nasasagap na mga station. Yung doon, or white noise lang talaga siya. Puro. And doon papasok yung mga frequency or voices ng mga ghost. Legit, guys.
Help us something rather.
Help us. Need help. Galing, di ba? Isa lang naman kasi kailangan mo dyan. Kapag nagganyan ka, sisiguraduhin mo, tutulungan mo sila. Dahil malamang sa malamang, hindi ka tatantanan na itong mga to. Ikaw ang nagbukas ng conversation. So, kailangan, kapag nagbitaw ka ng salitang tutulungan mo talaga sila. Kung hindi ka talaga tatantanan na itong mga to, nag-offer ka ng help, then help them.
According to the YouTuber, these spirits might be struggling because a demon is attached to them, preventing them from reaching God. Unfortunately, the YouTuber's experiences with the spirit box get even more disturbing. He reaches out to a spirit named Ian, one who he claims to have established a friendship with.
Can I speak to Ian, please? Ian, come through, please.
Diba? Consistent. Kinilakalabutan ako guys, oh. Grabe. Ganyan ka consistent din yung app na na-download ko. Sumasagot talaga eh. Alam mo yun? Tanungin mo yung pangalan, sasagot ng pangalan. Tinanong mo kung meron ganito, sasabihin wala. Tapos tinanong pa niya nung kaibigan, yung asawa ng kaibigan ko na, anong gusto mo? Alam mo yung sabi, alis. Alis daw. Mind-blowing. Ilang beses siya nagtanong and ilang beses din sumagot ng matino. Diba?
You said it's Ian. Or more precisely,
It's Ian.
it's better.
Tumatawa pa.
Wow, hear that?
He asks Ian to put him in contact with the devil.
Ian, I'm wanting to speak to the devil, please.
Ian asks if he's sure that's what he wants.
See? Once he mentioned the devil, sinabi niya rin ni Ian, the devil? Diba consistent?
I
If
want.
you want.
Yes.
Not long after, the words devil and Satan can be heard through the spirit box.
When the devil has come through, say the devil. There it is.
See? Nakita niyo mo gano'n consistent yung spirit box niya. Wow. Nakaka-curious lang, no? So, para sa akin kasi nasa ibang dimension sila. And they can't pass to reach God. Dahil nga dito sa sinasabi na Satan or devil. So, you need to help them.
Said it a couple of times. The devil was definitely here.
He asks the devil what he wants from him, as Satan has apparently called out to him before. Disturbingly, the voice from the spirit box issues a chilling threat. I want to kill you. It's going to happen. You'll see. Take a listen.
Devil, you keep calling out for me. What do you want? Kill you.
Fuck, man. Nakakakilabot. Grabe, ang ganda nitong session niya. Talagang legit. Kasi ako na-experience ko, guys, eh. Hindi naman to record.
Well, you're very kind. I'm very honored. Thank you, I can't wait.
Naririnig niyo yung shh, yun yung white noise. And every ganon, dun pumapasok yung frequency ng mga spirit, which is nasa kabilang dimension, kaya hindi natin sila makita. Nagets nyo, guys? And ang only way to communicate with them is frequency, sound. And we have this apparatus, etong spirit box na to communicate with them. Yun yung nakapag sa atin, eh. Lalo na sa mga hindi nakakakita.
So are these truly voices coming from the beyond through the spirit box? Is the devil himself really threatening this YouTuber's life? Take another listen and decide for yourself.
Devil, you keep calling out for me. What do you want? Kill you. Well, you're very kind. I'm very honored. Thank you, I can't wait.
Nothing puts a dampener on your day like a poor night's sleep. After getting several nights of bad sleep in a row, Redditor KitKat9876 decided to get a camera to see if they could find out what was going on. The answer ended up being much more disturbing than they had anticipated. According to the Redditor, they were having trouble sleeping at night because something would regularly wake them up. They report feeling like something was shaking the bed, but upon waking, they were never able to locate a cause for the strange feeling. Deciding enough was enough, they brought a camera and placed it at the foot of the bed, hoping to capture video footage that could answer their questions. The footage is unsettling, providing more questions than answers.
What the fuck is that, man? Hello. Umuumbok eh, no? May alam ako umuumbok pero hindi ganun.
As the Redditor lies sleeping, there appears to be a disturbance with the blankets.
Ibang klaseng umbok to, guys. Mas
It looks as if something has lifted a portion of the blanket into the air. It remains in the air for a few seconds, then drops back down. The sleeper never stirs. The video becomes oddly pixelated during the movement. Much poorer quality than the rest of the video, which makes it hard to see exactly what's going on. The abrupt change in video quality makes the footage even eerier. So what's going on in this strange clip? Some viewers have reported spotting something that looks like a face hovering over the sleeper's back just after the blankets settle. They've suggested the presence of a ghost or even a demon. I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. Let your theories rip with one another in the comment section down below. Ehab Kasmia is a popular urban explorer on YouTube and Snapchat who often investigates eerie abandoned buildings, and more often than not he encounters some very strange things. The building that he explores in this video appears to have been a residence at some point.
Sikat to eh, no? Tapos magdadasal siya. Bismillah. Jocks basa. Bismillah.
It's old and largely empty, but a few decrepit furnishings remain.
Salamin. Nakatakot yung salamin, no guys?
For the first few minutes of his exploration, everything appears to be fairly normal.
Bismillah.
He seems to be entirely alone in the building. However, a few minutes into poking around the empty rooms, a noise suddenly startles him.
Oh shit, yung sa salamin, portal kasi yun guys. Kaya ayoko rin tumitingin ng ganun, lalo na sa mga abandoned places. Diba nandun yung salamin sa may right side and nandun nanggaling yung ulo. Nakakatakot.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, ta'al.
He spins around just in time to see a head disappearing behind a door.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
He gives chase, but the shadowy figure is gone.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, ta'al. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
There are further indications that he's not alone in this creepy old house. As he's examining a bathroom mirror, he's startled when something's caught on camera.
Ito na guys! Putang.
Yumma! Yumma, bismillah! Bismillahirrahmanirrahim!
Kaya ayoko mangarap dyan sa salamin eh.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim! Bismillahirrahmanirrahim!
A hand seems to reach through the doorway.
Yumma! Yumma, bismillah! Bismillahirrahmanirrahim!
But there doesn't appear to be anyone there.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim! Bismillahirrahmanirrahim!
Not long after, the shadowy head makes another appearance. The explorer this time doesn't seem to notice it.
Ya jinn!
Lumitaw na naman.
بدنا نحكي معك.
Lumitaw na naman yung ulo, guys. Sakit sa ulo.
Then things escalate to off the charts creepy when he decides to look into the mirror once again. Take a look.
هيو والله هيو والله والله وحياة الله هيو. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات.
Watching that again, slowed down, an eerie face can be seen looking back at him from the mirror.
Oh, shucks. Bismillah.
But when he swings around, there's nothing there.
هيو والله هيو والله والله وحياة الله هيو. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات.
So who or what was watching this YouTuber as he explored the old house? Was someone following him around as he documented the building? Is the place truly haunted by some sort of spirit? Either way, one thing is certain, he wasn't alone in that house.
هيو والله هيو والله والله وحياة الله هيو. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
This footage put Ehab on the paranormal map as he's since garnered a healthy following on both YouTube and Snapchat, as viewers tune in every week to follow along on his explorations. His channel is well worth a look. As always, there's links in the description box below.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Now, if you can't get enough of our content, then don't.
So, ayun guys, doon na natatapos yung nakakagulat na video. Grabe yung last part, no? Sige, kung ano, sa mga hindi naniniwala dyan, samahan nyo ako mag-ghost sa ganang klaseng lugar. Ewan ko lang talaga, guys. Nakakakilabot. So, guys, dito na nagtatapos yung yung video reaction natin for today. So, hit the like, subscribe, and comment na rin kayo guys para ma-shoutout ko kayo. So maraming salamat po guys. Hanggang dito na lang ngayon. Bye bye.